And welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Varsami and I'm a Shamanic Astrologer. Today I will be sharing with you astrological information about the upcoming new moon, which is happening in the energy of Virgo on the 14th or 15th of September, depending where you are in the world. For Europe, it's happening on the 15th of September, 3:39 a.m. Central European Time, that will be Berlin time, or 2:39 a.m. London time. So this is a very interesting new moon. Every time we have a new moon, there is a beginning of something. It's a beginning of a new cycle. We have every month the opportunity to plant our seeds and see what we want to experience, what we want to see in our life in the end of this month. So the moon cycles works like a cell, and the new moon is like the opportunity to regenerate, and then the full moon is the time when we cleanse, where we release any toxins that are not serving us anymore. This new moon, because it's in the energy of Virgo, which is about cleansing, which is about purification, works also as a kind of like of a full moon energy, because it brings a lot of cleansing together. So as I said, it's the archetype of the priestess or of the priest. The archetype of Virgo is connected with order, organization. It's very much connected with the mind. It's analytical nature of the mind, because it's ruled by Mercury, and is also very much connected with health, with wellness. So this new moon brings this new energy, and you might feel already, oh, you know, I want to take care of my diet, I want to start exercising more, I want to take care of my body. It's also earth element, so it's also bring us back to grounding, to really connect back to our body. And also you might feel, you know, I have to strategize, I have to put an order into my life, maybe in my work habits, etc. So now, what is the interesting thing with this new moon? Before I continue, if you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you can support my work and support the channel. So the interesting thing is Mercury, actually. Mercury has been retrograde, and literally the day of the new moon, or for you guys that are in the US, the day after the new moon, the 15th of September, for you, it's going direct. And we had Venus in the previous month retrograde that went direct, and now we had also Mercury retrograde. So we've been going a lot of work with ourselves, a lot of reflection, a lot of mind stuff, and literally Mercury in Virgo in retrograde can make you go crazy with your mind, can really go into these crazy mental loops, but also this happens for a reason, comes for cleansing, comes from reprogramming our mind. So Mercury goes direct, so you might feel much more clarity, much more direction, literally and a thing. And also I was saying in the previous video for you, the step back, don't start anything new, because Mercury retrograde is not a good time to start something completely new. And I don't mean that things that you do, like you're not going to stop working or something, but I mean completely new, like starting a completely new business, for example, at this period, or decide to advertise like your new project during this period, stuff like that, because Mercury also has to do with social media and advertising as well. This is connected. Yeah, that's what I meant, because a lot of people wrote on the comments, oh, shall I not go for my work? No, it's not like this. Yeah, so it's going to be much more clarity, much more direction. And also when we had Venus and Mercury together in retrograde, was a lot, because Mercury literally is the planet that is the closest to the Earth. So the closest is the moon, and after is the Mercury. So of course it affects us a lot when it goes retrograde. Also, as I always say, it's an amazing opportunity to really tap into the subconscious with your dream, when you dream, and see what is there, and especially when it's Virgo, because it's ruling Virgo. Now, we still have a lot of planets in retrograde. We cannot escape from this retrograde energy, but the good news are we have slow-moving planets in retrograde now. Before we had fast-moving planets, which are closer to the Earth, so affect us a lot, and now we have slow-moving, which is a little bit better. So at the moment, literally Jupiter moved to retrograde after Venus going direct, so we have Jupiter retrograde, we have Saturn, we have Neptune, we have Uranus, and we have Pluto in retrograde at the moment. All of these are slow-moving planets. So they have, let's say, longer cycles than the planets that are closer to the Earth and affect us less. At the same time, we have Chiron, which is an asteroid, also in retrograde. So in total, I'm looking here at my calculation, it's six let's say, planetary objects in retrograde still. So now the work of us a little bit changes. When with Mercury and Venus was really intense, like right now, this is more of like a background energy, and this is let's say, slower energy. So it's very different, and it's a little bit smoother. So a lot of these planets are actually karmic planets, like Saturn is karmic planet, Pluto is karmic planet. So it's a lot about understanding these karmic lessons, but not like on a level like we know when Venus comes and shows you stuff about relationships. It's like more like of a background, like softer energy. And of course, Neptune, Uranus, Jupiter also retrograde. We learn a lot with all this together. And Chiron, which is the healer. So let's see how now these retrogrades will affect us, combination with the moon aspects. What aspects does this new moon does? So first of all, the ruler of this new moon, as I said before in the beginning, is Mercury. Mercury is the ruler of Virgo and Gemini. And Mercury is also connected with the throat chakra. It's all about our expression, it's all about speaking our truth. And as I said, it's retrograde and it's going to stay straight after direct. So this is a great time for us to really reprogram ourselves and bring a total different, let's say, shift and change into our life, because Mercury helped us during this period to really work on this mind, subconscious things, and now it's amazing with this new moon to really use all these things that we learn during Mercury retrograde and take this next step to put some order, to put some structure in your life, some organization. And also Virgo energy is very much connected with feeling useful and giving service to other people, supporting others, helping other people. So also this is something, for example, if you are a therapist and you've been waiting for this, you've been going through, let's say, inner fight in your mind, now is the time for you to be like, I might take this step and start offering my services to help others. Now let's look at the aspects. The moon does a trine, which is a harmonious aspect with Uranus under this new moon, and Uranus is retrograde. It's pretty much all the slow moving planets, and this talks a lot about positive changes. So the energy of this new moon is starting something new that will bring more structure, more order, and also brings positive changes. With Uranus is the planet of sudden changes, awakening, and freedom. Also, Uranus wants us to find freedom, find, let's say, this solution. So also, you have been like struggling there with finding something, a solution, like something was there that couldn't figure out, especially with Mercury and Venus retrograde. Now, slowly, after this new moon, after this activation, because every time we have a new moon and a full moon is an activation of the energy in us, and then takes the time that is needed to manifest and see it happen in our reality. So this is going to bring positive changes for sure. And also the moon is trining Jupiter and is trining Pluto. So it's trining the planet of expansion, of good luck, of abundance, and it's trining the planet of transformation, of death and rebirth. So also this is an amazing time with opportunities. Moon trining Jupiter, and it's because it's a new moon, can bring new opportunities into your life, new openings, new doors. And also sometimes can also be some new openings in our head, because it all starts from our head, right? Like this new little idea comes like, why was I not thinking of this before? Well, it's Mercury retrograde. No, I'm joking, but yeah. So, and also Pluto is a planet of death and rebirth, so also it helps us to really transform on a very positive and gentle way, because it's a trine, it's a harmonious, and really move on into this new energy with a new moon that wants to bring for us. Now, one disharmonious aspect we have under this new moon, which is quite intense as well, is moon is doing opposition with Neptune. So if you would see the chart, will be the sun and the moon together, as in every new moon they are together, and opposite exactly, you can visualize a line, is Neptune, which is retrograde. So this new moon is all about what you don't see, what is the illusion. The shadow side of Neptune is the illusion, what we are not able to see. And as I said, this is a new moon, it's not a full moon that brings things up to the surface, but still this kind of energy it brings, and is like, what is there we don't see, what is the illusion? And this can be, of course, depending where this new moon, which area of your life it falls in your chart, which house you have this new moon happening. Of course, it will be the area that will be highlighted. Where is this illusion? What you don't see? This is the main thing. And also really pay attention to your dreams. And also the dreams around this new moon can be very cleansing, because the Neptune is the planet of the dream world, is the planet of intuition, of spirituality, and also this new moon is purification, is cleansing, and it's a difficult aspect, so it can bring a lot of things up, and sometimes can manifest maybe some nightmares, maybe some difficult sleeping, and it's because of all this purification that is happening at the moment. So this is pretty much what is happening. So it's a very nice energy, and you can really use it to cleanse, let's say, yourself. If you cleanse your body, let's say in terms of food, if you have want to start a new routine with exercising, taking care of yourself, or even if it's because it's not just the body, we have also, it's the physical body, it's the mental body, it's the emotional body, energetic body, etc. So we have to take care of all of these that we are, all these different layers that we are, and this is the new moon that brings that to us, brings this attention, like, where, okay, enough is enough. From now on, I have to take care. I have to start a healthy routine, for example, to stop my mind from overthinking or scrolling all the time, let's say, on Instagram or something. I have to just do something else, right? By the way, follow me on Instagram. My Instagram account is The Cosmic Guidance, all together, small letters. I put the link also in the description. I always say to myself, oh, remember to say this, and I always forget, so by the opportunity. Yeah, so this is another thing, for example, or maybe you feel like, I haven't been exercising for so long, maybe this is the time for me now to start going to the gym, or etc. Or organizing, let's say with your work, maybe you've been working too much, and now it's like, I have to put a schedule that works for me. It's not only work, right? Let's enjoy life as well as do other things. Yeah, so that's all about this new moon, and thank you all so much for your comments. I really read all of your comments. In the previous video, I didn't have the time to respond to you, but I read them all, so thank you so much. It's so important for me. It empowers me actually, and gives me so much motivation to continue making these videos when I see your comments. Thank you so much. And yeah, I would love to see your comments, how it's for you, what is happening. And also I think it's very useful because sometimes I feel I'm talking to myself because I'm talking to a phone right now with a camera, but also when I see your comments, I feel it's more like of a community, like we all come here together and just share how we feel, how is everything. And yeah, I really appreciate it, actually. I'm really happy with that. So thank you all for listening. I'll see you again for my next video, and all the best. Take advantage of this energy of purification, of cleansing. And see you again soon. Bye.